Hey guys, so basically the question at hand is what constitutes a clean? As far as CrossFit standards go, what is a clean? And what constitutes a valid rep? A lot of times people get going really fast, and the reason this argument was brought up, or not even argument, the reason this question was brought up is because you start getting going fast, and at the top, where do you count a rep and where don't you count a rep? Well, in the games this year during the Elizabeth workout, they were counting the standards as they were counting the reps by saying the elbow, as long as the elbow is in front of the bar. Where on the other end of that spectrum, Rippetoe defines a clean as best thought of as a jump with the bar in hand, followed immediately by an upward forward slam of the elbows to the rack position on the shoulders. And I think there is probably a little bit of a middle ground here, in so much as CrossFit's looking for a piece of evidence in any rep that they can say, yeah, that's a standard rep. And I think the easiest way to do that with the clean is looking at elbows, because a lot of times you just can't see. The coaches or the ref is not going to be able to see right in here in the shoulder area if that bar touches. And what I mean by what I was saying in the argument earlier was that I think, mechanically speaking, once the elbows come forward to the bar, the lever is now shifted to your shoulder, and the bar is going to come down if there's any kind of weight on it. So what they're looking at is if the bar's down here, or if the elbows are down here, you can't get, and I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to see that on the video, but you can't get the bar to the chest. It's not going to rest on your shoulders at all. But as soon as the elbows come forward to the bar, whether it's in the full rack position or not, you still got contact with the shoulder. And that, as far as CrossFit is concerned, counts. What Rippetoe, of course, is saying is that he wants the full rack position, the bar jammed up in your throat with the elbows as parallel to the ground as you can get them. Now you're going to accomplish that at CrossFit speeds. Well, you're just not. So you got to come up with some way of ensuring that the bar comes back, touches the shoulder, and you do that by saying as long as the elbows are in front of the bar. Just mechanically speaking, you can't do it any other way. So anyway, whether it's right or wrong, I think they have the right idea. As long as you have some standards you hold everybody to, it's probably all right. But if you're doing it competitively, and certainly if you're doing it for weight, you want the burden of that weight to be as far back midline as possible on the shoulders, body bearing the brunt of that weight. You're going to see if you're not doing that already, or if you're not flexible enough and your elbows are just pointed down to the ground, as soon as you need to work on flexibility here in the shoulder before you need to work on anything else, any type of weight. Because as soon as you can get your arms up like this, your weights, your PRs on the clean are going to go through the roof. All right, hope this helped. And Matt with Savage Fitness. Stay savage, my friends.